sometimes it is just too much.
So embarrassed.
Am I just talking too much?
I don't remember any of that.
There's a lot I don't remember, too. Too much information.
We say that after every one of these, and
I
for some
know.
reason, we're employed all the time.
Too much, it's ruined.
I can't believe we have a show.
We might not tomorrow.
Stacy and Hutch say too much.
Yeah! Look at that. We say a lot.
Yeah.
We often say too much.
Then there was the podcast name.
I don't even know who came up with that name.
I think I
Was it
did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
You know me and all my alliteration and rhyming I like to do.
You do. Give us a good rhyme right now. Go.
No.
Is like...
I'm not gonna.
Foe.
I've decided to stop performing
Okay. For me?
on command like that. And
that is such a shame. Performing on command is the best thing you do. It is one of the best things you do. Performing on command. I don't know. I love
okay,
it.
maybe I will later.
Okay.
I'm good at making noises for you.
And walking funny.
Impressions. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you guys didn't hear us talk about this on the actual show that we do for a real job, when we leave, Stacy, I can tell Stacy, walk like a duck. And then she'll just do it instantly. But it's, if I were to say, hey, Stace, could you walk like a duck? She'd be like, no, stupid. But when I do it quick and fast, she is
just,
there. So,
it's just like a statement.
oh my God.
Yeah, or
it's
command.
So good. Yeah.
It's just fun. I don't know. It's like improv class on the way to the car
Have you done an improv class?
in college.
Did you? What was it fun? Was it weird? What was it?
I just remember the first thing we did. We weren't supposed to say what we were.
Oh, God.
And the rest of the class were supposed to figure it out. And I was a pack rat. So we would like pick people up in the class as we went along. And I'd be like, I'll take that for you.
Stacy,
I'll hang on to that for you.
Stacy got it wrong. She was a pack rat, yet for some reason she talked like Sammy Davis Jr. Hey, you Frank.
Hey,
What do you
baby.
do? Yeah, and everyone was so confused.
How you doing, baby?
Yeah.
That would have been really funny.
God. Only old people get that joke.
Yes.
That's so sad that I'm doing old people jokes these days.
Oh, that's a classic. No, it isn't anymore. It's just really super old.
Alex, you gonna join or are you just gonna sit there?
Oh,
You wanna let me turn you up.
Join us.
Oh,
Yeah. Are you gonna
hello.
you're gonna turn your camera on?
I
No,
didn't-
turn your mic off. Keep the camera
Oh,
on.
my fault. I hit the wrong button.
Oh,
It's all over the
Oh, look,
place at the
there he
moment.
is.
the camera's a little weird.
I've done an improv.
Oh, you have?
class. Yeah, I did a 48-hour film festival for 2 straight years with, and this is going to sound made up, but a group of Jehovah's Witnesses who did
Okay,
an
that's made up.
who did an improv troupe together.
Wow.
And they're actually some of the funniest people I'd ever met. But then after we did this filming thing, a couple days later, they invited me to like perform with them for the improv thing. And I was like, yeah, why not? I've done like stand up or whatever. I was horrendous.
Oh, no.
Horrendous. Because there's so many rules that you got to. Like they did
follow.
one like Disney was one of the themes. And I don't know Disney that well. So they were looking for references. And I literally stood up there. I was like, I
You're
don't
like,
know.
I don't know
Yeah.
who Gastoff is.
No idea.
Do we have good improv stuff here in the Twin Cities? I don't.
Stevie Ray.
Well, Stevie Ray's does something. Yeah, I should go to that. I've never been to Stevie Ray's.
I have not been to the improv stuff. No.
There's one downtown too.
I think I've been to that
The
one.
new academy or the new something or another. or
Brave New Workshop.
Brave New Workshop. That's improv, right?
I think so.
They invite me to that stuff and I just don't think about going.
I went to one. It wasn't Brave New Workshop, I don't think, but I went to one and it was all political stuff. And I was just like,
Oh, this ain't gonna work.
most of it right over my head.
Yeah.
Because I just don't, a lot of that stuff I don't follow closely. So I was just like, I don't know if I get it.
I'm surprised to even know such a thing because I thought moving here, Boston had such a great comedy scene. I know improv is a little bit different, but I thought for sure coming out here, I was like, well, there goes all the fun comedy. Like even open mics, I was able to like on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just find a free open mic, go and have a couple of pops and like listen to people attempt to tell jokes. And I was actually surprised moving here how many good places you can go.
Yeah, this is a great comedy town and it's a great music place. The audiences here are smart. So that's why a lot of comedians like to come here and actually
Try
try
their
out
stuff,
new stuff
yeah.
or record their comedy specials.
So you wouldn't believe so many Stacey told me so many Netflix specials have been recorded here because the audience is super smart and they know a good joke,
Does that does that go with sometimes music too? Because even some of the handful of interviews we've done recently with artists,
great artists
this
here.
seems to be like the first or second stop of like a tour, almost like testing things out to see if the audience, I don't know if that translates the same way, but
Well, just think of how many venues we have that are constantly booking up.
Right.
I mean, not only the big ones like Excel and Target or even First Ave, you've got the smaller ones, New Amsterdam that we went to, and
7th Street Entry.
There's so many that are in the town. So I say, you know what I say we do? I say we do a little improv of our own. Stacy's going to play the role of a boss.
Okay.
You and I are her employees and coworkers. You ready for the topic?
Uh-huh.
The topic is you suspect your new boss is secretly a vampire. We are going to start talking and our boss is going to come walking up to us.
Okay.
All right. And scene.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. She's just, I mean, for the first thing, it's like she never has a tan, even when she goes to like Mexico all the time.
So what
she's
am
just
I-
always pale white.
Hey, do either of you have like one of those stain pens?
Why?
I've got a little something on my blouse here. It's like,
Oh, God.
and it's red, and my blouse being white, you can totally see it.
Is that from the men you've made out with? I can't even.
You suck at this.
He really goes to just trying to take a shot.
Just wants to call me a slut.
I'm trying to think of time pen. Where's the
so
joke there? Where's the
hard.
joke there?
I mean, here's the thing, though. Like, we do improv every day. Like, that's what we
pretty
do.
much, yeah.
But when you give me a topic like that, I just can't think if she's a vampire. She sucks some guy's neck. Gross.
But that's the rule aspect of it. That's why.
I know,
That's
I
why
know.
once they put you in a box
Okay.
of she's a vampire. Well, that limits
All right,
a
new
whole
topic,
bunch of
new
stuff.
topic.
True, that's hard.
Okay. New topic.
Birthday
party for a 300-year-old. Alex, you play the part of the 300-year-old.
Thank you.
Stacy's going to play the part of your mom. Wait.
What?
Hold on.
My mom. What are you?
How
what
do
are you?
they-
1,000?
This
How
is
do they
so
do
hard.
that? How do they do it on
Whose line?
yeah.
That is, by the way, one of the greatest shows
Oh,
It is
ever.
good. I
Underrated.
haven't seen it in a long time though.
It's so good.
What about it's my 300-year-old birthday and Stacy's my much younger wife. She's in her 30s. I've somehow pulled a 30-year-old at 300.
Oh my God! See, I don't know. We do. I've always compared our job and our show, what we do, to improv, because we've got to be on our quick,
Yeah.
and just. But
And
a lot of our
we're-
reaction is just natural.
And we're on a time limit
I
too,
know.
because you have to look up and go, okay, the song's going to start singing in 3, 2, funny.
One of the best, I think. Whose Line Is It Anyway with Drew Carey was one of the best shows and funniest shows ever. But the two most memorable episodes were with Richard Simmons
Mm-hmm.
and Robin Williams. So if you ever have anything to do, go watch those two full episodes.
I didn't know Richard was on.
Richard was
it.
on of them, and he played the role of a jet ski, and someone was riding him. And it's some of the funniest thing you will ever see.
Nice.
All right, you guys ready for snack chat?
Yes.
Let's do it.
What's the latest grub?
Soup's on, fat boy.
You'll find out what's an oral gasm
Your chicken is delectable.
and what's dorm food.
That's disgusting.
Because it's time to test your taste buds as we now present Stacy and Hutch's Snack Chat.
All right, let's do it. What do we want to do first? I think we do the savory first, right?
Yes. Let's do the chips.
What
It's
do you have,
the
Stace?
20th Baja anniversary. I brought you guys some Doritos. It's Baja Fiery Mango.
And they are covered. They have a good coating on these
Yeah,
things.
and I was excited because I love mango. And I thought, if fiery, it'll just have a hint of heat. Well, boy, was I wrong. It's not a hint. It's pretty hot. The first one wasn't too hot. And then I was like, I'll have another. And then after I think I had 4 or
Oof,
5,
No.
then I was like, I can't eat these anymore. My tongue needs
Ugh.
to go to the fire
Oh,
department.
that's bad. That is hot.
It's
I mean,
too
it's not hot. It is hot, but I could have more, but
It's too hot for me.
I don't like the fruit with the hot.
Does it give
That's
you
so
like
weird.
when you have those hint of lime chips but sweet? It's
I
kinda
love
like that
hint of
vibe.
lime.
I love the hint of lime chips. This one,
Yeah, this is a little odd.
that
you think
is
it's odd?
that's odd.
Oh,
I don't even think it's that.
the Latin community puts like spice on their fruit all
Yeah,
the
but
Well,
time.
you
you
know, a
gave it
lot
to
of
the
people
two
call
most-
me the Latin flame of man.
Oh,
Latin flame of man.
I was about to say, just even how he described that, it's clear that you gave these
Mhm.
chips to the two most Caucasian men of all time.
The Latin flame of man.
Well, here they are.
Do not isolate that. All right, I need to do sweet now.
Okay.
That's two.
This-
It's just the mixture. It tastes like a Starburst,
It's
and
not
then
good
like
for you. You don't like it.
Actually, I'll be honest, I'm on my third chip. They're kind of growing on me.
All right. Well, then you get to take the bag home.
this is what I'm
bag.
excited for, though.
This is Cinnamon Toast Crunch Creamy Cinnamon Spread. Now, I looked for this in stores, could not find it, but I found it on Amazon, I think it was.
Mm.
So this is interesting. It is
Ooh,
I have to put my nerdy glasses on.
Is this just because kids can't do a regular PB&J
They
anymore?
can't. Yeah, they have to have everything.
It's more of a see. When Stacy was explaining it to me before she got it, I thought it was gonna be more like a butter type consistency with the stuff in it, but this is more of a peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. It's swirled or you can swirl it or drizzle on anything, even chicken. No, you don't want to do that. So here's what's in it.
The Latin flame of love says no.
It's got brown sugar, canola oil, skim milk, palm oil, cinnamon, soy lecithin, natural flavor salt.
I acted like I knew that word, but I just repeated it after you did it solely.
You're funny. And then a little bit of milk and soy.
What? Why are you laughing?
He's all right.
Flame of love says no.
Spread on toast, bagels, or sliced apples. Swirl into smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt. Gross. Or drizzle on pancakes or ice cream.
I picture the Latin flame of love talking like Alan Rickman.
Of course,
Like that would be my character.
Why don't you say something in Spanish as Alan?
Okay.
I
That
don't
just
know.
sobered me up.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
There you go.
So I
It's
don't know.
good. It's too sugary.
It is. I
It's-
feel
it's
it's
a
very
lot.
lard-like.
Yeah, it's good, but like I could spoon peanut butter. Like after a night out with tequila and Jack and whatever, I could go home and just spoon peanut butter out of the carton.
This would be a good.
This I can't. It's too much.
This is not
Like,
giving
what do
the
you put
vibe
in
of a Texas Roadhouse roll. Like you put that on a nice dinner roll. Or
Yeah,
something
because
like
of the
that?
butter and the sugar. Yeah,
Yeah, it's actually, I think it's killer.
it's good, but
instead of frosting on a cinnamon roll, this would be perfect.
Oh,
well, here's the weird thing: is they also have frosting like this. Stacy brought that in once, and she brought cinnamon toast crunch
I
and
didn't
frosting.
like the frosting.
That was too much sugar too. I don't know. It's okay.
I think it's delectable.
I think it's the kind of thing that it draws you in once you taste it, and you're like, well, maybe I should taste it again.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it. I think I love it, and then you're like, nah,
Yeah.
eat the whole thing.
I don't know. I was not impressed with these today, guys. Sorry.
Well, next time you bring the snacks.
I will, but you won't be here.
Mm,
Do you know what I'm bringing?
I'm bummed you're bringing something I like.
No, Sour Patch Oreos.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Chocolate Oreos.
No, golden. But that combination can't be well together.
Well, we'll see, right?
Why can't when like Stacy's on vacation, we can punish her being like, oh, what did you do on the podcast? Oh, we did we tried shaved ribeye and double baked potato.
Yeah, we'll do the whole list of things we've tried.
Yeah.
She doesn't watch the podcast.
That's fair.
All right, there you go. That's it. We're done.
Yay!
All right. Stacy and Hutch say too much. If you're listening to it, you can watch it on YouTube, or of course, you can get it every single week. Just subscribe to all of our podcasts. We'll see you next time, guys.
No high fructose corn syrup, but you wouldn't know it because I'm coughing.
Thanks, Stace.